Welcome back, folks, to World of Warships Legends. I'm Soopa-Dave, and I know what you're thinking. William Sims, that means an American battleship, right? Yes, kind of. Well, first of all, I don't use American Sims on my normal American battleships. And let's be honest, Igneous Purgatio, or whatever this ship is called, it's a Nagato. It's completely 100% Japanese. It has an American flag on it, an American group, but that's it. All right. This thing is 100% Japanese. The accuracy is, the HE is good on it, way better even than the Japanese. It is on great British HE tier with the fire chances and the damage it does. As we spawn, we see the Tennessee. We throw a fire on it. We use our reload booster to get a fire on Sinop. And you can see we have a friendly cruiser heading right into the cap. Even with these two battleships charging, I wouldn't recommend that. We are not going to do that. These battleships are charging in, and we are going to let them chase. And we're just going to try to set them on fire. This ship is very good at setting on fire. Also has amazing distance. 19.6 at tier 6 is incredible. And I'm not even building for accurate or for distance. Not accuracy. It doesn't have the best accuracy. In fact, it's better at 19 than it is at 9. I can assure you of that. You probably even see that in this video. But we have started a couple fires, and we're going to try to get some perma fires going. We had a perma fire going for a second on Sinop, but we're going to go ahead and put another one on Tennessee as well. And we're going to move in our destroyers throwing torps at these guys that are kind of charging in. And now that we're kind of behind this island, we're going to work on getting our way up here. So you can see our destroyer doing a good job of getting the sea cap as well. So right now, not much of a threat. We have all the caps at the moment, but we have lost 2 cruisers right away. Anybody want to guess if that cruiser that charged right in is still alive or not? Because no, he did not make it. That's not a smart move if you don't know what you're doing. I do it sometimes, but I'm pretty aggressive. So we take a shot at Tennessee and we start the Sinop on fire. Believe it or not, that's how good this Japanese accuracy is when you get into these close ranges. You hit ships you weren't even trying to hit. Like I said, it might be American. It might say it's American, but this ship is Japanese in every way. It has games. I will say it's pretty consistent on the games. Like I get 100,000 damage pretty much in every match. However, the inconsistency with the guns, as you can see, we barely don't kill Sinop there. I thought for sure we were going to finish him off, but we don't quite do that. You can see we're losing significantly. We already lost 3 ships, so it's 6-9, and we're going to try to shoot and get rid of Sinop here. You can see he doesn't. So Sinop gets away with just the slightest amount of health of all time, and we are not actually going to kill him, believe it or not. Now, we're going to take a shot at New Mexico in a second. Oh, wait, never mind. There is the Tennessee, and he gets murked. So we are, in fact, going to go over and look at the Tennessee now. 15 kilometers, not too hard of a range to hit, right? Definitely is when you hit part of the mountain and you're in a Japanese battleship. I swear, the farther out you are, the better off you are in these Japanese battleships. But we're going to continue to sneak up because we are really losing this fight. It is 5-8 right now. And that's not good for us. And we've kind of had a slow start because this isn't the world's fastest ship. And we are trying to get around the outside of the flank. You can see Sinop's healed a little bit more. And we're going to do our best to come around this flank. And the reason for that is we are just going to try to catch our team, the other team, completely not paying attention. As you can see here, New Mexico is now coming in as well. And if we get behind these guys, we could probably do some good things. At 11 kilometers, as you can wonderfully see, we do actually hit 5 out of 8 shells. That might be a world record for me in this ship. But this destroyer apparently has no idea that I'm here. And we know he's here. And now he knows we're here. And we're going to go ahead and try to remove him with this HE. You can see at 3 kilometers, we hit 1 shell. The closer in you get, the worse it gets. I swear. Now we're going to turn in because we know torps are coming. And I don't mind eating a torp or two, but we don't want to eat a whole set. So we're going to go ahead and turn in. We are going to take 1 and get bonked. He apparently is not aware that I'm going to see him eventually, and we dev strike him with HE. Hitting 3 shells. We actually got a little bit of luck. And now we are going to go ahead and then try to put New Mexico on fire again. That is a pretty big target, and we only got 3 of the shells to hit there. But we do have a fire going, or somebody has a fire going on him. We're going to go ahead and light him up again and stay into him. And you can see we got behind this mountain, and now we're slowly turning the tide. As you can see, that the New Mexico now is looking at us, but honestly, we're angled. He's not going to do anything, so we're going to go ahead and take care of him. Now, California's here. I take this shot. Of course, right when I shoot, it says, "Oh yeah, the mountain's here." As I love taking on mountains, and trust me, that's a pretty big habit of mine, but I really don't like it in this ship because I need all the shells I can get to actually hit a target. But when it does, this HE hurts. And I mean, it hurts. I mean, we only hit 2 shells there. What's that, 5,000 damage? We're going to hit a few more here. We'll see what we get. We hit 3 for about, 5,000 again? Pretty crazy that the HE on this is that good. And honestly, you're better off just staying with HE on this ship. Unless you get like a broadside battleship. I get more citadels on cruisers with the HE with this, believe it or not. That's a true story. It's the only ship where I get more citadels with the HE. I don't know why, but that's it. And of course, you can see the wonderful accuracy here. But actually, the ship, I give the accuracy a bunch of crap, right? But man, is this ship fun to actually play. And you can see we're starting to slowly change the tide over here. We're getting people by iron, starting to give us a whole broadside with. Even when you're getting HE, that's something you don't want to do because, especially with like accuracy with this thing, you make yourself a big broad target. I'm gonna be able to spread it out all over your ship. So as you can see here, we're gonna try to get one more shot off. We're winning points, but barely. And I'm trying to take cap control here, just for the pure fact of. We don't want to lose on points because they do have 2 destroyers left. Our destroyer is somewhat hurt. Now, to our destroyer's credit, he doesn't go battleship hunting. He actually comes in and he's going to try to help with cap control here. And we do have a fire on Bayern. As we already have 13 fires in this thing. And we're going to go ahead and take another shot as well. And you can see there's a Mahan. So we know where one of them is now, one of the destroyers, as we get a Confederate and our high caliber. So we are doing pretty good. We've already taken out a couple ships, one of them a destroyer, which is super important. Anytime you can take out a destroyer, that's you've done your job in the battleship. If you've done it, especially the way we did, where we took all his health away. And now here is ARP Nachi coming in. I actually thought about switching to AP here, but I thought maybe he was going to go broadside to get his torps off. Remember, Japanese cruisers have terrible torp angles. and I thought he was going to do it and go really broadside to us, so my HE would have citadeled at this distance. But he actually doesn't. So staying with the HE actually ended up working out okay, I guess, because we still got him on fire. Now, to be honest, if we had AP loaded, we probably could have just mauled him there. But, honestly, I've had such bad luck with the AP on this ship. It's the only battleship I almost refuse to use the AP on. And so we know he's sending torps right now, so we're starting to turn in. And we are going to go ahead and line up one more shot. And as you can see, this is all we're going to need to finish him. And we dodge his first set and his second set come by, and we barely missed them as well. So we know where the destroyers are, or that destroyer is right now. He's off way out in front of us. You can see California is going to die here. We're going to hit a heal, make sure we don't. We have a significant amount of health, and we have a good points lead. So as long as I protect the caps, and that's what I'm going to do here, I'm going to 100% protect the caps. We're fine. We got to make them come to us. If you have forced destroyers at the end of the game come to you, as I'm letting my destroyer know, hey, get back, because if I die, you can still win by yourself. But if you can make the destroyers come to you, then it's a lot easier fight in a battleship than trying to chase them all over. So we're just trying to get our caps. We do get the solo cap in the center that helped us with the points, and now we have gotten this one here. I did speed that up because it was just me driving around the island to the other cap. And we're spotted, so we know right where this guy is. I actually expected just to get torped. You're seeing I'm turning out. Because if it's Mahan, which it is, the Mahan has very bad torp distances. So if you turn out, you're almost never going to hit, as we just take all his health. Basically on 3 shells. Oh, this ship is so much fun sometimes, man. I've quite enjoyed it. I love unique ships, and an American battleship with HE, pretty unique to me, even though it's really Japanese, but I still like the uniqueness of how good the HE is on it. And we're going to go ahead and not let him get away as the match is coming to an end. We get our 4th kill. So if we gotten our sim up, we would have gotten a Kraken, but honestly, not too worried about that. We took out 2 destroyers, one very early on, which was a game changer. We came from way behind in this match, and we burnt everybody to the ground with 18 fires. Such a fun ship. And as you can see here, obviously helping our team win the match with a high cal, a Confederate, and a 3,000 base game at tier 6. That's a good game. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time, folks.